If you constantly feel distracted, restless, and you are aware that you have some negative thoughts lately, this video is your wake-up call. Here's how you can control your brain before it's too late. Your attention isn't just a currency, it's your creative power. Because when they have your attention, they can get into your mind. And they also know how to hook your brain and secretly control your mind, even if you think you are aware of it. But here's the scary part. Neville Goddard, one of the greatest teachers of consciousness, said this: attention is the secret. He understood something important, and that is this: whatever you constantly give your attention to literally becomes your reality. So, what did he exactly mean by this? Why do you think Neville treated attention like one of the most important things? Listen carefully. When you are constantly scrolling through negativity, drama, and other people's lives, you are not just wasting your time, you are actually programming your subconscious mind to think this is what my world looks like. You see, your attention is like a spotlight, and whatever it illuminates grows stronger in your experience. Neville taught us that we are always creating our world through our attention, whether we are aware of it or not. And this is also the reason why so many people don't have the lives they actually have dreamed of. Because they spend their time on what they don't want: problems, fears, distractions. And I'm not saying it's your fault. I'm just saying that once you become consciously aware of where you place your attention, you have a simple choice. And when you consciously direct your attention to what you do want, to your goals, to the most important things in your life, to what's actually possible for you, that's when you become the creator of your own reality. Because let's be honest, how many times do you hear people say, I don't have enough time to read that book? But we all know the same person has 2, 3 or maybe 4 hours of screen time on their phone just scrolling to stuff that really doesn't matter, right? And therefore you have to listen closely, because those companies aren't just stealing your time. They are literally hijacking your creative power. They are using your attention to build their reality, not yours. They know how to get you addicted to clicking, scrolling, and spending hours of your time on their devices, on their platforms. Every click is a small dopamine rush that is a little reward for your brain. But if you are like me, you spend your attention at this moment as if it's like a free thing. When I became aware of how many times I checked my notification on my phone, checked my emails, I became aware of how many of my precious time I wasted and gave away my attention. And therefore, I changed something important, and that is this. I started to play a little game with myself that is actually quite funny. So think of it like this. Every scroll, every click is like a transaction where you have to pay money to pay attention to it. So every time your phone lights up, remind yourself that picking it up costs you money. But if you stay focused, you are earning money. Ask yourself, who profits from stealing your attention away from the most important thing in your life? And do you really want to pay money for this? This is the reason why I have muted all the notifications on my phone, so I can't get distracted when I'm working on my most important tasks during the day. I don't watch the news. I don't listen to any advertisements on the radio. And I rarely spend time on Netflix. And I highly recommend you to do the same. So the next time you click on a YouTube video that you are watching, it's like you are paying $1 to someone else. The question is, would you still click? Or would you be more aware of what you click on? So in other words, is the video so important to you that you click on it to actually pay money for it? Because if not, you will start noticing that those pop-ups are literally short-term dopamine rewards that are stealing your attention. So I recommend you to do one thing. You have to start treating your focus and your attention like money. Invest it where it grows, not where it gets stolen. So my advice is to block all your notifications on your phone and start being aware of where you place your attention. Because the ability to direct your attention is the foundation of a controlled mind. Then we dive into step number 2. Here's something that will blow your mind. You are not your thoughts. You are not your feelings. You are not your emotions. Your brain gets hit with thousands of thoughts every day. I'm not good enough. I should quit. I need to check my phone. All that voices in your head. And most people think they are those thoughts. They feel an emotion and immediately become that emotion. But here's what changed my life for the better. You are not the thoughts in your head. You are the only person noticing them. The question is, do you listen to that voice? I will give you a simple example. When your brain says, I'm bored, let me scroll YouTube. That's not you, that's just your brain being lazy. And therefore, here's the game changer. Start pay attention to your thoughts like you are watching Netflix. A negative thought pops up in your head. Don't fight it, but just be aware of it. Oh, there's that worry thought again. There's my brain trying to escape again and being lazy. Or, oh, my brain is searching for a quick dopamine reward. The space between something happening and you reacting, that's where your power lives. Most people have zero space. The phone buzzes, they grab it, feeling bored, and they scroll. But when you create that pause, you take control of your attention. So when I started to change this, my focus became laser sharp. Instead of my attention bouncing around like a ping pong ball, you can actually direct it where you want it to go. Attention goes where energy flows. You only have to become aware of it. And if you become aware of it, you can change it every minute of the day. Then step number 3. Every single thing you do is a vote. Every action you take is you voting for the type of person you want to become. Remember what Neville taught us. Attention is just the secret to creating your reality. But it's not just about what you focus on in a moment. It's about what you constantly focus on over time. Most people are addicted to feeling good right now. They want that quick hit of dopamine, that instant gratification, that easy path. But building great things requires endless focus and attention without gratification on the short run. When you are choosing studying over scrolling, you are not just making a good choice, you are directing your creative power toward becoming smarter. When you choose silence over noise, you are creating a mind that can actually think clearly. Every boring choice you make is you using your attention to build the person you want to become. So what if you start control your attention? Control your thoughts and feelings. Make the right choices and control your time. Do you think you would get better outcomes? The answer is obvious. Your attention is everything. Stop giving it away for free. Okay guys, keep up the good work. Love you all and see you in the next video. And if you want to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button and see you.